Welcome to Dirt to Table. This episode is on making elderberry and gooseberry pepper jelly.
Hello, welcome to the first Dirt to Table how to take stuff from the garden and make really yummy stuff out of it video. Today we're going to be making a gooseberry and hot pepper jelly, and what you're seeing now are the a little over 5 pounds of hot peppers we picked out of the garden. They're mostly jalapenos, but there's quite a few serranos, some pasilla bajíos, and some big Jim peppers, which are like Anaheims. So we've got a little over 5 pounds of hot peppers, and we'll show you the gooseberries next. So now we're doing a little bit more on getting our hot pepper and berry jelly going. We decided to put elderberries. If you want to take a look at these are some that we haven't picked off of the stems yet. Here we are in process of picking them off the stems. We'll give you a weight on those. We put the gooseberries in the pot and they're simmering. We got 3 pounds of gooseberries to go with these 5 pounds of peppers. How I prepare the peppers is I take and cut this stem end off, and then I cut them longitudinally, and then I hold them over a bowl and break out most of the seeds. I don't need them all out. A few seeds gives it some more heat. We put some of the seeds out because we don't want all the seed heat in. We want all the meat but not all the seeds. But some of the seeds are okay. You don't have to get them all out. A few can be left. So we're just going to keep doing this, getting the peppers ready. I'll fill up my food processor, and then I'll turn it on, and I'll just keep doing that. I'll get them chopped really fine, and then I'll put them into a pan to simmer so that I can, and you'll see that in a little while, we'll be simmering them down and then straining out the liquid and rinsing it so we get all of the flavor from these hot peppers.
And why are you wearing gloves?
Oh, I'm wearing the gloves because if you handle hot peppers with your bare hands, the active ingredient, the capsicum, the hot stuff, soaks into your skin and your hands feel like they're on fire. So it's a good idea if you're going to handle a lot of hot peppers to wear some plastic or rubber gloves. Alright, we thought we'd show you how we get the elderberries, which come in clusters like this, off of the stems with a fork. And we measured the weight of this small colander, and it weighs 11 ounces. So we'll know when we'll use this postal scale here, and we'll weigh the elderberries to see how many pounds of elderberries we will be putting with the 3 pounds of gooseberries and 5 and a little bit pounds of hot peppers that we're in the process of processing the hot peppers. I've got some here in the food processor that I've chopped up, and I've taken that many seeds out. I just cut the tops off and get the seeds out. So now we've got some peppers in the food processor, and I put some water in there, and we chop them a couple of times. The idea is to chop them up pretty fine so that you're able to cook out the delicious hot peppers flavor and get it in a liquid for making the jelly. Okay, so here's the mixture of gooseberries and elderberries, and I've been squishing them up with this potato masher just to smash the berries so it liberates the juice. They've been simmering in here for about half hour, 45 minutes. I'm going to bring them to a boil and let them boil for a little bit after I finish the squishing process here, which I'm about done with. And then I will pour them through a strainer and a cloth. I'll use a plain cotton white handkerchief as a liner in a strainer and allow the clear juice to drip through, and that's what we'll be using in the jelly. Okay, so we're closing in on making the 2 kinds of berries with 3 kinds of hot peppers. Well, actually 4 kinds of hot peppers. It's basically a berry hot pepper jelly, and it took a long time to drain through the handkerchiefs to get the clear jelly, but now it's pretty transparent and it's a nice pink color. I made too big of a batch. You shouldn't really make more than like 3 quarts at a time. And this is about 3 gallons. So it's about 4 times as big of a batch. It's harder to judge the amount of pectin, well, to calculate it. We've added 2.5 bags of sugar and 2.5 bottles of pectin, each one good for 22 half pints of jam. So that means that we've got enough for about 44 half pints of this wonderful jelly, and we'll come back to the video when we are putting it in the canning jars. Okay, this is a hot water steam canner, not hot water bath. I'm just checking the tightness of these lids to make sure that they're pretty tight. We don't want them completely, it says cranked down, but we want them tight and then backed off just barely. That's how we do these. So they're a little on the warm side because we filled them with the hot jelly. And get them all ready. We've got a lot of jelly we made, which is good because it's excellent for giving away as gifts. It's good for snacking with cheese and crackers. Hot pepper jelly. Good morning. Well, it took the better part of the day, but we did finish getting the jelly made. It's a berry, 2 kinds of berry and 4 kinds of hot pepper jelly, and we've decided to name it Berry Hot Pepper Jelly. Get it? Berry hot. Anyway, it's a lot of labor, but it's well worth it to take things from the dirt and bring them to the table. Thanks.